Generation X is often called the forgotten generation, not because they lacked impact, but because they never asked to be noticed. Born roughly between the late 1960s and early 1980s, Gen X grew up in a world that was unstable, uncertain, and emotionally inconsistent. They didn't grow up with constant validation. They grew up with responsibility. Many Gen X children were raised by parents who were busy surviving, both parents working. Emotional conversations were rare. Love was shown through providing, not through words. As a result, Gen X learned one core psychological rule very early in life: handle it yourself. This generation developed independence not as a lifestyle choice, but as a survival skill. They learned not to rely too much on anyone, not because they didn't want connection, but because connection often disappointed them. Psychologically, Gen X tends to be emotionally guarded. They feel deeply but express selectively. They don't trust easily. And once trust is broken, it is rarely rebuilt. Another defining trait of Gen X psychology is skepticism. They grew up watching systems fail, governments, corporations, even family structures, so they question authority. They don't blindly believe promises, they prefer realism over optimism. Unlike younger generations, Gen X doesn't romanticize struggle, they normalize it. Stress is not dramatic for them, it's familiar. This is also why many Gen X individuals appear calm on the surface while carrying years of unresolved emotional weight underneath. They were never taught how to process emotions, only how to function despite them. Gen X values privacy. They don't overshare. They don't document their pain online. They internalize. Rest for Gen X often feels uncomfortable because stillness brings up thoughts they've avoided for decades. So they stay busy, working, fixing, distracting. At their core, Gen X is resilient, realistic, and emotionally complex. They are not loud about their struggles, but that doesn't mean those struggles don't exist. They didn't grow up asking, "How do I feel?" They grew up asking, "What needs to be done?" And that single psychological shift shaped an entire generation.